Hopefully you can hear me. And let's see if this mic's actually working. Yeah, it looks like it is. Elgato. Crisp. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. I'm in this palette. Reopen my restream chat here. I got a new Mac coming, so I don't have to keep setting this stuff up every freaking week. It's kind of crazy. Every day I have to like reset up all my stuff. I'm like, why don't I just get a separate Mac where I could just like have it here all set up and ready to go, you know? By the way, look at this beautiful trade. A good afternoon, Smoke Eater. I always forget who you are because it says Smoke Eater, but I know you're part of the Solomon Trading. I'm just gonna let people get in real quick. I'm gonna share out the link real fast. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. They're putting fiber in my front lawn right now, so hopefully I can activate that soon. I don't know if that's gonna affect my delay or not, actually. Look at this beautiful trade that came early. What's up, Tana? Tyler. Okay, so Tyler, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How are those accounts? Did you ever fix those? I'm gonna share this out to school real quick. So let me share my screen here. MNQ. Yeah, look at this trade. This is wild. I'm also in this in that Tradeify challenge, so I'm gonna see if we could get some headway there. I don't really expect it to be gangbusters or anything. Told you out of luck. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm in this long, beautiful. Where did you get in at? Yeah. Thank you. Daughter just brought me some food, so I'm going to be doing that at the same time here. Hosted live. There we go. And let me put that in the Telegram. Oh, I'm so excited. It's November. Happy November, guys. Super excited. This is my favorite time of the year, ultimately. More places. Futures, trading, futures boot camp. What's up, everybody? How was your weekend? I'm anticipating a big week this week. I'm feeling it. The market's looking good. Market's looking real good. All right, got it all. Got all my notifications out. All right, let's do this. Who's putting up their Christmas stuff? They told me I was out of luck. I'm in this long inverted FEG. Nice. Good morning, Paul Anthony. What's up? Brad Heron, how you doing? Carla Lugo. Where's your daughter? I haven't seen your daughter in a while, Carla. I thought she was like funded and everything or something. What's up, Phil? Good to see you again. I wrote NQ down and back up. Beautiful. Bobby, my boy, I got a bunch of candy. Did ya? Awesome, Tana. Good morning. Good morning to you, Roger. NFP week. Yeah, good old NFP. Love NFP week for the most part. Good old movement. This one right here this morning ended up taking a quick L, but then we ended up killing it. 1 to 14. I didn't grab all of 1 to 14, but it worked out real nice. I wanted to see if it closed back below this pulse X line and come down to this yellow, and it did. So then you had the, if you're trading pulse X, I'm just showing you what you could have taken with this. And this one right here, this one get taken. This one was stopped out, but then you could have re-entered. So stopped out, and then you had this one right here. That was close. If you held that one, it would have been another 1 to 6-ish. So pretty good. We will be looking for potential sells up in here. As of right now, I'm just going to look for buys. So you're just going to keep buying until it doesn't buy anymore. You know. Anybody doing the Tradeify Grand Cup? I got in it, but you know, I mean, we'll see. I'm not like all excited about it. Obviously, it's a good marketing play for them. I think you're gonna have, with that amount of people, you're gonna have a lot of really lucky traders that kind of take advantage of their scaling plan. What's up, Kurt Nichols? I'm definitely going to still trade it like I have it open. I got to remember to trade it though. I have Trade Evade open on one screen. Click on the 5-minute here. I already marked up the 1 hour blocks. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I marked up the 1 hour blocks, as you can see right here. And this one, and then this lower one right here, which it wicked out right here. So if you were looking for buys in this area, I think Tana said she took a FVG inverted, which would have been right here essentially. I don't know what time frame, but this was a little inverted. Actually, I even see one lower, I think. Hold on. There's a baby one right here. So if you wanted to be real technical, we had a FVG right here. So if you took it here, this buy, this is something I would do out of this block. You had a little baby FEG right there. So technically, right there, you could have entered for a nice trade. Let's just see. So if you missed that one, you wait for the break back above this area, which would have been right there. So probably this candle. So you might have. Now that's if you're using small stops too, you know. But then you're going to assume that it's going to take out this liquidity, right? Even if you just took out that little high right there. Might be hard for a lot of you guys to stay in that. Sometimes I like to roll it back so I can see where we're currently at. We are building a lot of liquidity to the downside, so I do anticipate selling soon. I'm in 1,051st place. Awesome. I haven't even taken a trade on it yet, so let me go ahead and look on the 5, see what we got on the 5-minute. It's 2. I say we, as a team, the Solomon trading team, we come in the underdog and just come and kill all of them. How about that? So we had a strong solid close above here, but we don't have another area to look for. So this is where I'd like it to pull back for a buy until we get a strong solid above here. We get a strong slot above here, then we could target this area. So let's hope. You can't with copy. I didn't watch one game of the World Series this year. I know that's a sin. Baseball is my favorite sport too, but I just had no time for it. Not with all these teens. So I'm going to mark up this block with the knowledge of knowing that it's a weak block right now because it only wicked above this high. So if it comes down here on the 1, maybe I'll give it a shot. I played baseball my whole life. Well, as a teen. As a kid to a teen. I played travel ball as a pitcher and third baseman. Played 1 year travel. Come on down. What account is this? No, not replay. Trying to pass this week. This is my funded. This needs like 1,600-ish more. Wow, that's a really small stop if I wanted to get in there. So I'm hoping it comes down here. Maybe it takes out some of this stuff. Then I'll just take something back up. Hopefully it gives it to me. You have this little liquidity down here. Good job, Tana. What reward are you at? Yeah, third base is probably my favorite position. I lived for getting the balls cranked at me and just it's crazy to see how fast your brain responds to a line drive to your face. Tana, 300 times 8, beautiful. All right, we're down in the zone. So a couple ways we could do it. We could be safe about it, which is probably the best way to do it. Let me just look here. See, I'm not rushing. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. If I were to get in there with 1 with a stop of 17, that'd only be 35. So with 20 it'd be 700. 30 would be 1,050. I'll do that. So I'm gonna go for it. Market, buy. This is on an eval, so I'm kind of full porting it ish, right? I'm not I'm not anticipating a big win. Not taking that on my funded. I need something I need more liquidity taken or something on my funded accounts. This one I'm just trying to pass really quick. So I'm trying to be very open with you on that. How do I get this open here? Right now I'm 5,210 place. Gotta find my Trade-Evate window that they had me open. View credentials, copy. Copy. Login. See if we can get up in there. I don't know what I could risk on here. I think it's 2 minis. Anybody know how many micros I could risk on there? I have to look. On the Grand Cup. Rules. There we are. That's what I'm looking at right now. 2 minis or 10 micros scaling to 5,000. Okay. So let's just do it.
Order working.
I mean, we're going to be liquidity here soon. We'll see. Put some alerts on here, though.
Order filled.
What is that noise? Why am I hearing all this? Why did it take me out? What? Well, that's freaking weird. Let's see if it... Oh. Sort of. Man, it's been so long since I used Trade-Evate. Oh my gosh. TPs on. Okay. Wait. I don't think I had all right, so it's taking a liquidity here, so hopefully it doesn't come all the way down, but it's right there. Pretty much same thing. If it comes back up here, I'm getting out of break even, and I'll get back in right here. I'm still confused on why it took my trade off on the Tradeify challenge. It's been a while, but I use ATM, so I just set up an ATM over here. Right here, you click that little thing. You can't do it with copy trading, so you got to name it and set your normal stuff, and then, yeah. I actually forget how. It's been so long. Anybody remember how to add a stop loss after you enter a trade? See, I want this down here.
Order cancelled.
Actually, hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, you put the opposite direction. So you click it, and you put buy 10.
Order rejected.
Right. Why didn't it do it? Buy.
Order rejected.
Yeah, you got to do the ATM, I guess. So I just tried that. See that? Buy 10 limit.
Order rejected.
No clue. Making me feel dumb. What's up, Tiffany? Good to see you, girl. All right, we took all this liquidity. Let's see if this can hold here. Again, if it comes here, I'm probably getting out, and I'll get back in on this break right here. Told you this was kind of weak. Yeah, I used to be able to do it. So you got to use the ATM. If you're talking about trade evade and they don't let you add the position.
Filled.
Dude, I don't know what the crap this is doing, to be fair. Let me try it again.
Order filled.
So here's my stop. Let me see. 4-9.
Order cancelled. Stop filled.
Hold on, bro. It's crazy. Oh, because it's going by ticks. Oh my gosh, I think that's what's going on here. Okay, there. That's better. Let me not do ticks. I think that's the problem. Take profit. Let's say 500. Loss. Say 300 for a met. Just to have like an emergency. I'm going to do value. Why can't I put a freaking name in there? Oh, there we go. What do you call this stupid thing? Grand Cup. Grand Cup. Grand Cup. Save. Oh man, and because of Tradeify, I didn't even see it. I forgot about this position. I was going to get out right here and wait for a break. Ah! Man, you better not screw me now. That's an uncalled for loss right there. I was going to... All right, here we go. Back up. Then I got to change this music because it's going to kill me, actually. I'm going to do this. Come on up. Man. This is an uncalled for loss. This sucks. I fixed it over on this, the World Cup side, but then over here on the one I actually care about right now, I forgot to get out, so hopefully it gives me another chance. So I want to get in when it comes back up here. Anything under 100, I'm good. I'll get out at. All right. Broke even on the first one. Just waiting on this one now. I'll increase my stop a little bit. Did exactly what I said with the lines. Took the liquidity. I'll be entering again here. Let me just kind of get this ready. Limit. If it was here. Here. That's good. The 30 again. If it comes up here, I'll try to add one here. Actually, where is that entry? Might do a limit order on that. 26,155. I'll hear it at least tell me when I get in. Are you going to start a team? Nah, I'm not starting a team. What's up, Timothy? How you doing? Chris Dittamore. Amazing weekend, right? We're doing great, Timothy. How about yourself? How's that view looking? Let me see where I could potentially look for cells. Wick. There's nothing up here that I can do. That'd be an A+ setup, which tells me I think it's going to go higher. It would literally have to come to this original block. It's just really wiki. Nothing like was telling me to sell yet. So it's either I enter here or I wait to come down here and create some kind of an entry here. Here's the VWAP line. Come on, baby. Yeah, pretty much ever since 12:30. So yeah, about an hour. There was a good move here though, for sure. Now this block. We are creating some liquidity above now. Awesome. We got some movement. Just so you know, I'm not a trend line trader. I'm just marking up liquidity above. I do think it can come up to at least half of this 1 hour block above here, which would also kind of match with this yellow. I'm anticipating that. I'm anticipating buys. So we're going to buy until we can't buy anymore. It would have to literally close below here for me to be interested in sells. Here we go. Is there? Oh, so it got me in the position on my limit order. Hold up. I'll be entering here. In 7 seconds if it holds. So I'm not FOMOing. I'm not freaking out. I'm not becoming. Okay, there we go. Give her a shot. So this got in with a limit. So we'll see. I don't usually do limit orders, but like I was like, you know, I don't really care too much about this World Cup thing. But if it works, it's gonna be great. If it doesn't, whatever. And it's been a while since I used Tradebait. So during the trading day, does the MNQ trade from FGB to another FEG? Okay, sometimes. I just look at the overall, like, okay, there's an order block, there's a FEG, there's all these different things up there that it needs to take out. So they could also do inverted. So you can go from, there could be one above and it inverts. So it like closes back above for a buy. I'd only do that if there was a bunch of liquidity above. So it's got to get past this. I'm probably just going to hold it. I don't care if I lose this or not. But it's got to get past this area right here. Once it gets past that area, we're golden. It's rocket time. So again, I'm full porting this, for the most part, full porting this, my funded futures right here. And then I'm in a Tradify cup thing. Which, by the way, with my limit order, it didn't use my ATM. So there's that. This song's got to go. I'm going to change up music a little bit here. I wish I could play a little bit better music, honestly. Need some new playlists. Really think it needs to get up here. Yeah, I mean, everything matches that fair value gap, yellow band where we'd start looking for sells on Pulse X. Everything's saying it should go up there. Thank you, Tiffany. She said, in case someone hasn't reminded everyone, hit the like button. Yeah, I'm horrible at that. Definitely not using YouTube to like try to make money monetizing like views. It's not what I'm shooting for. But it's allowed me to find some really cool people that I didn't get to meet before. But we will hit 1,000 viewers eventually. Otherwise, Steve Ellis is going to take them out. YouTube's all about consistency. So like, you'll be like in this small tier forever. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know what? You're here every day. You get hundreds of comments on your chat. The people sit around. This is what I'm envisioning anyways. From some of my friends that have gotten big on YouTube, they just said, yeah, it sucks for like 6 months. What's up, Rich? We're in this trade, hoping it comes up to this fair value gap. I'm hoping for a rocket. Let me put the rocket out. I'm gonna move this red box out of the way so it can go up. I'm gonna make this also this 1 hour block a little lighter. I'm also taking Pulse X and the VWAP off. Start cleaning this out. Like, seriously, what's stopping it from just shooting up right now? You can only see my trader bait? My bad. Thank you. I'm used to Zoom, like in the members only. I just leave the whole browser area and I can just move from tab to tab. This platform, I have to like keep shifting back, remember? Maybe you should get off then, Steve. Because this rocket's going to be the biggest move of the day, and you don't want that. What's up, Laurel? Or Laura Leatherwood, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm in this. You like stalled out. Get this nice fat candle, and it's like, nah, and chill. Oh, you locked yourself out? Can't you unlock yourself? That's $19,000. Beautiful, bro. Is that on a funded, homie? Yeah, of course there's going to be sell volume, but that's exactly where they trap the sellers. There's always going to be sell volume in an order block because people are like, they're playing supply and demand or support resistance. So there's going to be people, it's going to be people selling. Hold on a second. That's where you see the rockets, Robert. So if you have a lot of fair value gaps up here and a lot of things I haven't looked, like one, but if you have a lot, like in here and then here, you're gonna have, that's exactly where the institutions know where a bunch of stops are. They're gonna rip through them. $19,000 on a funded today, Steven. Congratulations, man. Beautiful job. I'm waiting for this rocket. There's no reason for it not to go up. Best platform, in my opinion, is Quant Tower. That's just my opinion. I love Quant Tower the most out of all trading platforms. Some people like NinjaTrader. For me, I feel it's just kind of buggy between like the different plugins and stuff they have. I like Quant Tower. It's like all in one. It works good. As far as like what prop firm to use, I prefer Take Profit Trader. That's my number one. I would say Top Steps up there as far as like fairness and stuff, and I would say Tradeify is a good one as well. But Take Profit Trader number one. Like in my opinion, you should get funded maxed out with Take Profit Trader before you even consider like doing anything else, because you can make as much money as you want over there, essentially. Yeah, I hate NinjaTrader 8. Dude, what the freak, man? Just push up. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome aboard. If you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, I go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern. At 2 p.m. Eastern, I do members only on Zoom. So if you're part of my community which gets my indicator and all that kind of stuff. That's just $97 a month right now, but that gets me 36 sessions per month, basically. And we go from like 2 to 4 sometimes, depending. Come on, ask questions, hang out. Good time. Still dealing with mindset. What kind of mindset issues? Maybe I can go a little bit into that. Is it what we were talking about last week? How like you don't value maybe the eval because of it, how little it is, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have a link for the trading platform? Yeah, actually. Are you talking about? So what I would do? Here's what I do. I would just go to. This is what I highly recommend. You don't have to even worry about nothing. See you at 2 p.m., John. Great to have you. Let's see. TakeProfitTrader.com. Use code Solomon. Okay. I highly recommend you just get. I mean, for me, I need 150K, so I only trade 150Kers, but you get a huge discount with that. And then I would pick Quant Tower. And then you get Quant Tower, and then you could actually pay. Marcel, what else comes with 97 offer other than live trading? So live trading, the community, there's training in the back office, there's the school community. Let me just show you real quick. Let's see, share this tab. So back here, Selling Trading VIP, you get this community right here, and then you get training. This is for my one-on-one. This is the only thing you don't get that in my Momentum X, but you get this training right here, and then I'm adding more as we go, but you get these bonuses. These bonuses alone are freaking worth it, in my opinion. 5-minute momentum rocket strategy, 1, 2, 3 risk management, and how we identify momentum. All good stuff. But then, yeah, you get the Telegram community, which has hundreds of people in it. You get the, I'm soon adding calls. Okay, so with my indicator Pulse X Premium, you would have caught this today. Let me just show you. You get my indicator Pulse X Premium. You would have caught this trade here. You could have caught this trade here. It's on the cloud flip, and this is basically identifying when it flips like this, it's taking out liquidity from the prior area. So when you have the pivot point and like that, we use a 10-point stop. We actually caught a 1 to 20 something live like 2 weeks ago. It was pretty crazy. So this would have been like a 1 to 14-ish. You might have had a loss here. I think you got like a 1 to 14. Worst case, 1 to 10-ish, right? So those work good. But we teach you all that kind of stuff. That's called the X Factor. Oh man, this is actually reversing on me. Oops, I am not showing my screen. I'm sorry again. I thought I was on Zoom. So right here, this would have been the trade right here. Get my indicator Pulse X Premium right here. It's taking liquidity out. This would have been the trade you took earlier. Someone got this earlier. Who got that earlier? That's a 1 to 15 right there. And then on this flip, it took enough liquidity and it broke structure. We would have entered right here. And that would have been another broke structure right here. Enter. Looks like you'd have been tagged out if you used 10. But then you had this one right here. So it would have been a 1 to 4, and then you could have got it again on that break. 1 to 5. So lots of good moves we do daily on those. This is a bummer. Let's see where I'm at here. Oh, good. I'm not losing a lot. We're there. Can't see chart. Can't see chart. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Picked up 550K Apex. I started trading for this first time. Futures on Trade of 8. Used Bethany's trainings. Almost 600 today. Beautiful, John. Great job. I subbed to school already. I went to the live training indicator mainly. You're in school VIP. So if you're in already, you just gotta. There's instructions on how to get it. Let me show you. if you're already in, you go to Welcome to Solomon Training VIP, start here. You just join the groups. And then I put the link in, like, show you. Like, I'll put the link. This 3 days ago, I put members only link. You'll see it in here, and also in the Telegram group, I post the links. All right, what are you doing, Trade? Playing games with me again. Being dumb. It's all right. We got to take some losses here and there. We've been sitting around 75% win rate. Eventually, we got to hit that 25% loss, right? But, no, I've been live right at 1. This is really delayed. It's just been super delayed today. No win yet, but there will be. Oh, I gotta read your stuff, guys. Hopefully that yellow flag moves the dang market. Picked up 550K Apex and started trading. That's awesome. I subbed to school, wrong screen. Yeah. I was reading somewhere else. Mine is greed. I reached 2K without thinking about it, and it feels so easy. And then I want more and lose the profit. Then I then take the time off and smash evals. Then get greedy, trying to catch Steven. Yeah, so like my thought on that is I think you're too hooked to the money and less about the setup. So like I'm addicted to the setups. Like I like the setup, and I want to see, like, it's like a challenge to have the setup right. So in my opinion, if you reach 2K without thinking about it, was there actually another A+ setup that you took right after that, or you just wanted more money? Yeah, definitely, man. Hit me up, Steven. Find myself getting into trading during times I shouldn't, getting back in when. Yeah. It's probably a conversation I'd have about. Yeah. Setup is that. It's literally the setup. Get addicted to the setup and not the money part, and then the money just comes. It's really that simple. Okay, we took an L. We haven't taken an L in a while. Good news is, oops, I gotta get out of this one too. The good news is now we're down to the original 5-minute block, the solid one that I marked up right here. Because here is the problem with that little block above, and I did tell you it was a weak block because it was only wicking out the highs. It wasn't closing above the highs. So this is all kind of trash. But this block, I am anticipating a good buy from. I plan on getting it very quickly, very soon. But not yet. I hit profit target, which was only 1R, but based on my trading rules, it was the most satisfaction I ever had out of a 1R. Beautiful, Ashley. Yeah, great job, man. Just wanting more money, I need to release addiction to the amount. It's the setup for sure. Well, here's the real truth about it, Timothy. And a lot of people don't think about this. Is if you could do the same move over and over again and get addicted to the move and not the money, then you can expand your capital and still do the same move and still just make more money. See what I mean? But everybody has this like limit in their mindset of how much capital they have to use. So maybe that's 300,000 funded or something like that. Well, instead of increasing your trades or increasing your risk, a lot of people, they don't think about increasing their capital and just keeping their risk the same. Like a huge issue. A huge number of people do that. It's like me, I have multiple accounts with different people. I've got to be careful what I say publicly. Like my mom's never traded in her life. Let's put it like that. That's all I'm going to say. She lives in a different state and everything, but she does pretty well. She's a pretty good trader. See what I'm saying? You could expand your capital very easily and not increase your risk. So that should be like your goal, is getting addicted to the actual setup so that you can increase your capital. I mean, you could just do basic math here. What are you going to make more from? I don't know. Again, I don't know where we're actually funded, but what are you going to make more from? 300,000 or 3 million? What if you didn't even increase risk ever, but let's say you risked 1,000 per trade, but now you got 10x the amount, and it's super safe on that much capital. You could actually, it's actually the opposite of what most people think. The more capital you have, the safer you could be to make a ridiculous amount of money. Like you don't even need to barely ever lose any accounts once you increase your capital. But everybody's like focusing on the same accounts and the same prop firm instead of increasing that. Beautiful, Timothy. Sometimes I build that buffer so much I feel like I can risk more on my A+. Yeah, it's just not, there's no reason to. Yeah, there's no reason to increase. I used to do that. The only time I would ever do that, Steven, was in Forex with like my grocery getter setups. And like I'd build like, let's say I'm trying to flip $1,000 to like 10,000 real quick. I would like risk like 500 to 800 of it, build a buffer, risk that again, build a bigger buffer, and then I would risk everything other than 1,000 and then try to flip it. But like, you don't need to do that with this kind of capital because you're leveraging such higher amount. So instead of like risking more, why wouldn't you put that into like increasing how many, like more accounts, right? I was thinking about that today. Overall, I would have had like 6,000 profit with 550K accounts, simply making 1.3%. Exactly. Yeah. So the higher amount of capital you have, the easier it is to trade. Whatever. Okay. So how do I get to the Zoom? So at the end of this, I put the link in the area I showed you under Solomon Trading VIP. I scaled my accounts before. I scaled down my risks as I grew my accounts at the same time. Exactly, Roger. Yep. Example, I'm up 19K. So I'll end up use 5 to 8 full contracts on a single trade. I'll end up using 5 to 8 full contracts on a single trade. Yeah, that's huge amount. Like why? Like you? Oh. Yeah, I think we've got to flip that mindset. I would say like now that you have a big buffer, and you have that much up there, now you can do smaller risk trades and make a huge amount of money. Oh, you're good, Marcel. Whatever. Okay. I'm just kidding. I didn't take it like that. Less stress, less pressure. Yeah. Exactly. Prop firms don't want you to know that, though. Like, the more capital, the easier it is. All right, so what I'm looking for, I mean, ultimately, gosh darn, we'd be looking for a trade right now. Everything in me wants to, like, sell using the... No, I don't, actually. I never hit my yellow. My yellow VWAP. It would have to come up here for me to want to sell, or come down here and break this to sell. So I'm still waiting for a buy. So this cloud flip means absolutely nothing to me, because it didn't hit on the VWAP. My yellow line's up here, right? Didn't go high enough. So I think it's just building more liquidity, taking out some of this trash, and then going up. I'm getting the link ready, guys. Sounded kind of snobby. No, I didn't get that, bro. It's fine. Whatever, man. Where do I find the link? Dang, Marcel. Whatever, man. Okay, you talk too much. Let's see. Zoom. Let me get the zoom up. Guys, if you're new here, I go live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. So far, we only took we took 2 trades, essentially. Broke even, then we lost 1. We're sitting at about 75 to 80% win rate overall. So we're going to lose a couple here and there. Essentially 2 out of 10. So it happens. I am excited about this week, though. I feel like the market's moving better. Finally getting out of that funk. That Friday we won like 3 or 4, didn't we? I swear, yeah. This will be good. So what I've been doing with Pulse X, guys, I'll go to the 15-second. Like, if let's say I'm just lazy as heck and I don't even look at it. We had this cloud flip. Oh, my bad. Hold up. So this cloud flip on the 15-second, you could literally wait. So let's say you had a big 5-minute box here. You didn't want to wait around. You could literally just set an alert on the Pulse X and add alert, and you go, what is this doing? When Pulse X does a buy cloud alert. So I could do that right now. And then I don't even have to sit here. I could just wait, because I'm anticipating when this flips, it's going to go up to here. Right? That would be fun, Steven. Aren't you in Tampa or something? I mean, you should be, like, hanging out anyways. I thought you were, like, close. All right, schedule. Oh, that was great. That was a good move down right there. Yeah, I'm so anticipating this to go up today. All right, putting the link right now in Solomon Trading VIP, guys, for members only. If you're not a member yet, you can hit the QR code above here, or you just go to solomontrading.com. I'd love to have you in our community. So solomontrading.com. Go there. Let's see. Members only live link. Trading live now. Boom. All right, posted it in there, and I'm also going to post it in the Telegrams. Can't wait to get rid of this music too and listen to regular music. Ugh. I think I'm feeling a little 80s, little 90s, maybe some rock. All right, one more place and I'm going live. All right. Okay, posted it everywhere, guys. Hopefully you guys see it. I will be going on there in one more minute. I just want to leave everybody with something on here. If you are looking to get in this trade off this 5-minute block right here, I would definitely look for some kind of break of structure. Ultimately, right now, this is the best bet, at least in the 5 or on the 1 minute. So if I were to get in right now, it would be something like this, 36-point stop, aiming towards this area right here. Not the greatest trade, but it will pay the bills, right? And you might even want to take it even lower, just to get some money off the table. But what I'd love to see is for this to actually build some kind of structure to break lower, so I could enter something like that, keep my stop maybe under here or under here, and then go for that. So that would be the ultimate move if this can happen. Now, if this close is solid under 26.088, I would start looking for sells. That doesn't mean sell right away. That means I'll wait for like a fair value gap or something up here to sell off of. And then I'd potentially looking to take out all this, right? But as of right now, this 5-minute block is still holding. So that might change in a minute. I don't know, but it's still holding. So I'm looking for buys to come up here because there was a lot of imbalance up here to take out, right? So either way, great to have you. If you're new here, super excited to see you hopefully tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and hit the notification bell, subscribe, get notified, and I will see you guys, all the members. If you're not a member yet, I will see you on the Zoom here in the next 1 minute. All right, guys. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Back it out. Peace.